Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Now, Sephora's in-house brand, which is just called Sephora Collection, has some new travel size highlighter sticks and blush sticks. These are just called Luminizer and Blush to Go. Now both are actually separate entities, like two different products, but they are listed together as Blush Luminizer to Go. When I first saw the title, I thought these were like dual ended, two-sided, to go cream, blush and highlighter sticks, but they are actually separately listed. I don't know, probably they could have just listed them as Luminizers to Go, Blush to Go, but I think probably because they have only two shades of highlighter and two shades of blushes. But this blush is called Miss Busy, which is not even listed on Sephora's website. The only two blushes that are listed are Miss Gorgeous, which is like a red shade, which obviously I chose. And then there's this very baby pale pink, which is Miss Secretive. So I just got the one which has not even been listed, which is Miss Busy, which is like a coral shade. I'm kind of, not very happy about that, because I'm not really into coral blushes. They don't just pop. I have to do some work with them. So I was a little bit disappointed. I really wanted the red blush. And this retails for $8 each. $8 each, which is very, very reasonable. And you get 5.5 grams of product in this. And this didn't come like in a box or anything. It just, I think, came with a sealed plastic wrapper, which I had to tear it off. And then these are made in Italy. That's nice. And then this says that this is a cream to powder formula, instant natural glow and buildable intensity. I think it's the same description even on the blush. It says that this is a cream to powder formula, instant healthy glow, buildable intensity, and the blush is also made in Italy, and both retail for $8 each. Now I did obviously choose there. When it comes to the highlighter stick, I think there's one which is like a very pale, champagne shade, and then the darker shade is the one that I got. Miss Sunshine is more of a bronzy shade, but this itself, do you see, it looks very champagne kind of a thing. So I think the lighter shade probably is more lighter, like probably a very, very pale champagne. Now I have to say I'm very, very happy with the highlighter stick, because first of all, it's very, very easy to work with. All highlighter sticks are, and I love the diameter of the product, and it's not like like a mini lipstick, from Kim Kardashian's contour stick, nothing like that. So these will not break. Of course, this is a travel size. The name itself suggests this is Luminizer Stick to Go. So you do get, this is the product you get. I'm not sure why this is not focusing. It's like really blinding. But you do get this much of product, which is 5.5 grams. But I love the diameter. It's pretty wide, so I don't think these will break on you. And the highlighter stick is actually really, really good, guys. It's extremely intense. It gives you a very, very wet, like glossy look, and it does not have any chunky glitters at all. It's very, very finely milled, and it just pops and beams on my skin tone. Now it's like this pale gold color, like the MAC's Whisper of Guilt kind of a shade family. So yeah. So that is that. And what else? Yeah, application wise, if you want that intense, just one stroke intense beaming highlighter, you have to apply it directly to your cheeks. I don't have any today. I have zero makeup on today. So you can just apply it directly to your on your high points of your cheek, and just kind of blend it with your hand, or like pat it with your hand, or just use like a stippling brush or any kind of brush or a sponge. If you want like a real subtle glow, if you use like a brush directly to it, if you take a brush directly to it and then pat it on your cheeks, it takes quite a bit to build up. I would say 5 to 6 layers to actually build up to give that pop. It will give you a very subtle to medium glow if you use like a brush to, if you take a brush to this and then apply it on your cheeks. I used a stippling brush, and it actually took quite a while for me to build it up. And that, when I say build it up, it's from very mild, you know, very subtle to a medium kind of a highlight, metallic highlighter. If you want a truly intense highlighter, you have to go in directly with the, you know, with the stick, and then just blend it out, and it's really good. Now, so for me, the sticks, the highlighter stick is really good. I think this is like a great alternate for this Milk makeup, which has all products coming out in a stick form. So those are, I think, like $24-25. These are actually equally good, guys, if not better. So I did buy one of the Milk Makeup's highlighter sticks, I think in Lit or something. These are equally good. I don't see how this is, how Milk Makeup's sticks are better than this, you know, highlighter stick. I would say if you're really interested in buying the ones from Milk Makeup, just try this first. And for the blush to go, this is obviously not the shade I personally like. But again, if you want like that one swipe intense, you have to apply it directly to your cheeks, not dab dab dab. You have to, I actually drew a line across and then blended it out. But if you want to use a stippling brush, it obviously takes quite a time for me to build. It took quite some time for me to build. And it did not last very long on my skin. Now again, I have to say this did last, but I have to give you a disclaimer that I do not use like a foundation base or any I mean a makeup base like a foundation or a concealer or anything on my face. So I did try both these out on my bare skin, like almost bare skin, like moisturizer, sunscreen, and then very light dusting of just a powder. So when I use this on this almost bare skin, this guy did not last. I just almost didn't see it, say after 5 hours of wear. Maybe this might, maybe if I had got sent the right shade, you know, the red shade that is actually listed on Sephora's website, maybe that might not have been the case. But this coral shade did not last on me. And this is not like a very, very pale coral. This is actually pretty popping on in person. So, but then this did not last very well. And it does, I did try both these products after I applied powder. So I used these on top of powder, and it didn't like displace the powder underneath. It didn't like create any streaks or anything. Both actually went on well, but the blush didn't last on me. But the highlighter is crazy popping. It's really, really good. So if you're really interested in buying like a travel size you know, highlighter, I would say go for this. This gives you a very, very healthy look, very glowy and very like glossy highlighter kind of an effect. So yeah, that's my short review on these two products. Hope you guys found this video useful. What else? I think I've covered everything. I like the packaging. It's really good, very compact, and I love the diameter of the product. It's pretty big, so that way it does not break. What else? These obviously is a Sephora, in-house Sephora brand, so you can find this only at Sephora. Let me quickly check if this is an online only exclusive or if this can be found. No, it just says, oh, and this is limited edition. It says exclusive, new, and limited edition. So I don't think this will be around forever. So if you're really interested, pick it up. This retails for $8 each. And what else? This is a cream to powder formula, and these are made in Italy. Yeah, that's it, you guys. Hope you guys found this video useful. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and please subscribe. Bye.